What is up, everybody? This is Preston here, and today I'm going to be doing my NASCAR Cup Series 2023 playoff predictions. For the past couple of years, I've done them on a PowerPoint, and yes, I'll be doing it again on a PowerPoint. So, yeah, 2023, the NASCAR playoffs are here, and yeah. So this is just how I think each driver will. I'm going to tell you guys how I think each driver will do in the playoffs. Well, technically, I'll tell you who my picks are to make it to each round, and I'll tell you my thoughts. And also who wins the next 10 races, or the final 10 races of the season when it's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. So let's go ahead and get started. So here is the round of 16. We got the regular season champion Martin Truex Jr. We got William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Michael McDowell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Bubba Wallace. So first, let's start off with Darlington, the playoff opener. My pick to win is Kyle Busch. He was good there in the spring race. I feel like he was like in the top 5 at some point, and he was actually really good. Like I think he was in like the top 5. I think at one point was even leading. But Kyle Busch, man, he even did good at last year's playoff race until we blew an engine. So, yeah, something tells me Kyle Busch, he's my pick to win Darlington. And then lock him in and get his 4th win of 2023. Then my pick to win Kansas, Martin Truex Jr. The guy in the spring race, so good. He was one of the fastest cars in the field other than Denny Hamlin. And Truex, man, I tell you what, man, Truex really has a really fast car there in the spring. Feel like he's going to get the win. He hasn't won there, I believe, since 2017. So I feel like Truex, he's my pick to win Kansas. And then my pick to win the Bristol night race, Tyler Reddick. He's good at Bristol. Especially last year he got eliminated in the round of 16 because he got caught because of how bad the round of 16 was for him. But I feel like he can finally get a second win at a short track to Tyler Reddick, and that's where that 45 speed has been coming from. It's at the short tracks like Bristol, Martinsville, and Richmond. So, yeah, I feel like Tyler Reddick, he's going to win that one. And here is my round of 12 predictions. Here's the drivers who I think I'll make it to the round of 12. Truex, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace. Now, before you all start going crazy in the comments, let me tell you why I think Bubba Wallace will make it to the round of 12. Look at the tracks. Darlington, he finished in the top 5 and even qualified in the top 5. Feel like Bubba's going to have a really great run at Darlington. Kansas, he finished 4th there in the spring and even won the last Kansas playoff race. So all the tracks in the round of 16, in my opinion, are really suitable for Bubba Wallace to make up to get top 5 stage points. I just feel like the tracks in the round of 16 are really good for Bubba Wallace. So that's why I think he's going to make it to the round of 12. And here are the drivers who I think will be eliminated. Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Michael McDowell. Ryan Blaney, I almost had to put Joey Logano in elimination, but the reason why I did it was because Joey Logano, man, no matter if he has one win, he'll still make a really good playoff run. So, yeah, and plus Logano's a 2-time champion, and yeah, so I put Logano in over Ryan Blaney. I just don't feel like he's going to have the consistency to do it. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Listen, the Daytona 500 was good for him, but I just think there are better drivers. There are other drivers for Stenhouse. He just won't be able. He may have some good like top 10 speed, like maybe top 11, top 15, maybe even top 20 speed. But I just don't think Stenhouse will have enough. Kevin Harvick, I think he only has like one stage win this year, which was at that Martinsville spring race, from what I've looked, and I just don't feel like he'll have the speed to contend for the round of 16 races. Sure, he finished 2nd at Darlington, but I don't know. I just don't feel like Harvick's going to make it. Sucks for in his final season, though. And then we got Michael McDowell. That Brickyard win was good for him, but I just don't feel like he's going to make it as well. Similar with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., I just don't feel like, his speed or any of his contention or one of his best tracks during this round. So, yeah. You never know. Stenhouse or McDowell could point their way in or make their way into the round of 12. Anything can happen, but those are my picks to be eliminated in the first round. Let's get started with the round of 12. And immediately, Kevin Harvick. I really want him to win in his final season, and I'm predicting him to win at Texas. And Harvick's really good at that track. And he was leading up. He was leading until he blew a tire in turn 3 and 4, which that completely sucked. So, yeah, Harvick, he's my pick to win Texas. Yeah. Kevin Harvick, I hope he wins that race. I really hope Kevin Harvick wins the race before he retires. And then we got Brad Keselowski. He's my pick to win Talladega. Look, the RFK Fords are peaking at the right time, and Brad Keselowski has been close so many times this season. He finished 5th here in the spring. I feel like he's going to do it. The RFK Fords, they won the last Super Speedway race with Chris Buescher. And I feel like Brad Keselowski, with the speed and how experienced he is, I think he has the most Super Speedway wins in the Cup Series right now. Yeah, my pick to win is Brad Keselowski easily. My pick to win Talladega. And then William Byron, he won the last road course race of the Watkins Glen race. I think he dominated stage 3 in that one. And I think William Byron is just gonna do it, guys. William Byron, man, this year for him this has been the best season of his career. He has like multiple wins already, and I just feel like he and Rudy Fiegel have been really really good with the speed and with the wins. So yeah. So the Charlotte Roval, my pick to win is William Byron. He'll get his 5th or 6th win of the season. I think it's his 5th. I know he won at Vegas. He won at Phoenix. He won at Darlington, Atlanta. He'll actually be his 6th win of the season. So yeah, 6th win of the season for William Byron. And here's who I think will make the round of 8. Truex Jr., William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, and Joey Logano. Tyler Reddick, the reason why I picked him to make it to this round, I feel like Tyler Reddick is going to have more speed. Is going to have the speed to make it. And then Joey Logano, no matter if he has like 1 win, no matter if he has 0 wins, Joey Logano, in my opinion, is going to find his way into the round of 8. Because the trucks in this round for Logano, he's good at. But here are the drivers I think will miss this round. Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell, and Bubba Wallace. Kyle Larson, man, I just don't think he's going to have the consistency to make it through this round. Sure, he has some good speed, but I just think for this round, especially with Talladega and the Roval coming up, that I just don't think Larson will have it. Ross Chastain, the reason why is just because Trackhouse Racing just has took a step backwards this season. Suarez missing and Ross Chastain only having like 1 win. So, yeah. Ross Chastain, man, I just don't think he's going to make it either. Christopher Bell. Now, the reason why I picked Christopher Bell in here was because I just don't think he's going to have the speed to make it. Tyler Reddick, the reason why is because Tyler Reddick, I feel like he has more speed than Christopher Bell. But the thing is, Bell has a better team and has better execution than Tyler Reddick's team does. So, but I feel like if Tyler Reddick can just limit those mistakes, which I have confidence, and his team can limit mistakes, I feel like they can make it to the round of 8. But Christopher Bell, hope he can make it to the round of 8, but I'm predicting him to be out. And then Bubba Wallace, I can't put him any further than this. He's not really the best road course racer. Sure, he's good on super speedways, but I just think his point situation, he was going to have to win either way. So, yeah, I have to put Bubba Wallace eliminated in this round. And then Las Vegas, Ross Chastain. He's been good there ever since 2022 with this with this Gen 7 car. And Ross Chastain, he's shown he can win at Las Vegas, and he's my pick to win Vegas. And immediately the driver who was eliminated from the playoffs will come back to win again. So just like Harvick at Texas, Ross Chastain, Vegas, he's won his first Xfinity Series race there. Chastain's my pick to win this one. Martin Truex Jr., he's good at Homestead, Miami. He's my pick to win race number 8. I think he's gonna get redemption. He's my pick. He's gonna get redemption and get another win added to the season. And this will lock him into the championship 4. And then Martinsville, the cutoff race. Denny Hamlin. He's my pick to win Martinsville. So good at that track. I'm not sure if he swept the stages. I know he won stage 1, but yeah. But last year, man, he was close. He was close to winning last year. That Hail Melon move by Chastain, it's illegal now, so Denny Hamlin doesn't even have to worry about that. So, yeah, my guy, my driver, Denny Hamlin, my favorite, he's going to win Martinsville. It's my pick to win Martinsville and the cutoff race there. And then here's my championship 4 predictions. Martin Truex Jr., William Byron, easily. They're like the best 2 drivers of the season, in my opinion. So, Truex and Byron in. Denny Hamlin with consistency, because in the playoffs last year, Denny Hamlin didn't have a good season to his standards, but he still had those 2 wins, able to finish 5th in the playoff standings. So yeah, because of how consistent he was during the playoffs, and I think he's going to do that exact same thing where he's going to be extremely consistent in the playoffs to let Denny Hamlin be in the championship 4. And then Kyle Busch, I think with experience comes better chances of making it to the championship 4, and with a new team with a team like Richard Childress Racing. Sure, they've been a little inconsistent and up and down, but Kyle Busch, if he's motivated, he can absolutely get the job done, in my opinion. So yeah, Kyle Busch will be one of my championship 4 picks. And here the drivers will be eliminated from the round of 8. Tyler Reddick, I just think that I almost put him in the championship 4, but I just don't feel like the team. I just don't feel like they're gonna do it. I just don't feel like they're gonna do it. As a 2311 racing fan myself, I just don't see Tyler Reddick making it. Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher, I think the round of 8 is gonna be as far as they can go. Like, I just don't see them making it. Ford hasn't really been the best at mile and a halves. So yeah, that's why I just don't feel like those mile and a halves are gonna hurt their chances of making it. And then Joey Logano, I almost put him in my wins predictions for Martinsville, and Joey Logano has pretty good stats for Martinsville. I think he's pretty much finished in the top 10 in the last like 3 Martinsville races. So yeah, Joey Logano, he's one to watch at Martinsville, but he probably has to be in a must-win situation, and I think he's going to be eliminated in that round. So Joey Logano will be eliminated from the round of 8. The defending champion will not get to defend his championship this season. And Martin Truex Jr. is going to win Phoenix, and he will be the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, guys. Truex, look, he won the regular season championship. I feel like that team has practically been the most consistent, been the most dominant this season. And this is a good stat. This is an interesting stat, guys. Martin Truex Jr., from what I've heard, hasn't finished a race outside of the lead lap. And I don't think he even has any DNFs this season. So Truex Jr., I feel like with the speed, sure, he didn't finish in the top 10 in this season's, in the spring's race. But if Truex Jr. can just hit the setups right, but he has to go through William Byron. William Byron is really good. He won the Phoenix Spring race. And Truex, he did one on a similar track like Phoenix, New Hampshire. So yeah, this is my confidence for Truex is up there, and Truex, he's gonna get his second title. He's been second in the championship for like in 2018, 2019, and 2021. And so yeah, Truex, he's gonna have a big bounce back season, and he's gonna win the championship, guys. Truex Jr. is my pick to win the 2023 championship. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what your playoff predictions are down in the comments. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.